Stone's here. We've got stone. Yeah, we just got to give everyone a bit of a minute to load in.
Also notice they're getting not on time.
Pardon?
They should be on time. They're not very good soldiers.
Biff, what have you been smoking?
Many things.
The schlong.
Oh, right.
Plastic.
The fucking... The pork
Stuffy?
pipe, mate.
Right.
Can I have some morphine, please?
No, we don't use morphine.
I have a lot of copious amounts of drugs, please.
User joined your
Okay.
channel.
Can I have some
Once they would
heroin?
kill someone?
Can I afford it, pal?
Damn it.
It's not heroin, mate. Heroin.
I think Mortis just left his PC on.
Are you alright there, Gillian?
I heard I could get drugs.
Bye.
Oh,
Hi,
okay.
Stone.
He's
Yeah,
doing
Mortis is definitely AFK. He would have reacted to 20 Steam calls.
Oh my god.
No, I'm just gonna go to the 2 platoon WhatsApp and directly call every
There's a 2 platoon WhatsApp?
command.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, don't worry, Perry. Hey, Stone.
Yeah, I still need to
Hello.
add you to that, but we use the Discord now anyway. I think that fucking...
Yeah.
I think that WhatsApp's dead. Right. Fuck it, we'll just get started.
Up
Yeah,
to you.
if any of my lads help me, I'll just drag them off if they want to know what we've done.
Oh, Hobbs is connecting. Yeah, we'll start. Hobbs will be fine. He's recruiting anyway.
So that means he needs to learn more.
True.
That's the opposite of fine. If he was a private.
User left your channel.
Oh, there goes someone. Oh, there goes McCarthy.
Hi,
Where's
McCarthy.
Oh, well, good training, boys. I'll see you all next week. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm going back on Garry's mod.
That is just so
Weeb.
Oh.
Jones, are we waiting for anyone else?
Yes, Hobbs, there he is.
Oh.
Mortis. With the wrong name.
User joined your channel.
I have the temptation to try to call them WhatsApp.
Right. We'll wait for him and then we'll start.
He might need help loading
Bird,
up. He's
just
struggled
go,
last off as
go.
well.
Go, Mr. 2IC.
Where?
No, it's Perry.
To where thou art.
Wait,
Oh,
what?
yeah, go Mr. 2IC.
But Sif has such a nice voice tonight. I don't know if he should-
orders.
User joined your channel.
My first order is you to shut the fuck up.
Wait, who reacted to that poll so I can condemn the people who haven't turned up?
Oh, that's a good shout. Hold on, let me get my.
You know, the straw poll.
Yeah, I'm gonna condemn. Mortis said he could come. McFly said he could come. You said he could come.
Yeah, you need to slap Morris about for not being here. That's just disrespectful.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sick
already
and I'm
messaged
here.
him.
See, that's a dedicated 2IC right there.
He
He's
was
been
like,
slapped
"Oh
in the
no,
shit."
you don't need to come." I was like, "It's gonna look fucking terrible if I don't come." And what do you know? What do you fucking know? Mortis is getting a fucking. He's gonna get
I
the
think
dick
Mortis
tonight,
might
but it's
just
gonna
be
be
dead.
free.
He's
User
gonna
left
get
your
the
channel.
aggressive dick. He got it nicely.
He at least tomorrow is with family, Mortis, so he might be
Yeah.
still
Stone,
Yeah.
Imagine being one IC.
He has to
What?
relog into his key binding, so should we just get started or what?
When I see tomorrow, what?
Yeah, fuck it, get started.
Taking it as a we are supposed to be 3 guys there. I think I'll be all right.
Yeah.
If you're
you
that
can-
badly off, maybe I should do platoon IC tomorrow. Fuck it out.
No, it's a good thing. You could just like offload Sif or something for the evening.
Hi.
Oh yeah, because Sif definitely sounds up for it.
I'll be platoon. I see.
User joined your channel.
See, look, it would be great on a radio the whole night.
2-4. This is 2-0.
Well, good start because you'll be 2-0.
Sleeping
but, you know,
pills over.
I said if Mikhail's Wi-Fi keeps shitting, that's it. Hopefully.
I think Mikhail will be here tomorrow.
But it's one of those things.
He was there last
I think
stop,
he
he
lives in the
couldn't
middle
connect.
of well, doesn't he?
Oh, here he is. Alright, if you just want to gear up like normal, buddy, take what you need, and then we're ready for you.
I'm ready for you.
How many guys have you got, Jones, tonight?
Amazing 3.
Like here? 3 at
This
the moment?
Yeah.
walk is so dumb. I'm presenting.
I know one person sat in the team speak, but
And
they're
Usain is
probably
in
okay.
junior, right?
Right,
Yeah,
let's
he's
all,
not coming.
let's
Yeah.
all poke him at the same time.
I already
Yeah.
messaged him. He's not here. He's not coming tonight. Don't worry.
Oh, is he not?
No. Anyway, I'll fucking start and explain what we're going to be doing tonight. So first off, Mr. Duffman over here has graciously volunteered to give us all a little bit of team medic training. So he'll run you through that. Shouldn't take more than 10 minutes. After that, we'll move on. Everybody will do a little bit of training on platoon comms. Myself and Jones will be adding us 2-0 in that respect. And we'll just be giving you a little bit of advice on what to do if you need to step up and take over the radios. Moving on then past that, obviously we'll be doing some basic maneuvers as a section, possibly as a platoon. We'll see what happens. Just like basic reaction to contact as a section as well. And all that fun stuff. Just making sure all the comms and all those dots and the I's are dotted, the T's are crossed, sort of shit. You know what I mean? On that as well.
Could you do the kind of contact? No. My
What?
brain.
Fucking speak
Yeah,
English, mate. You sound like you're speaking to me from Mars. Fucking hell.
My dyslexia. Fuck off, dyslexia. Ah.
Who's dyslexia? Just sheer
I
friendly.
think it's his internet.
Oh,
Mhm.
right.
I
It's
think
his
that
internet.
I think that's more autism than anything. So yeah, as I said, we'll be running through that as well, just some basic stuff between me and Jones to make sure everybody's all good on that. So we'll have people step up as well at different times to take over the section and to run through those platoon comms as well. And me and Jones will be keeping a little eye on y'all and giving y'all some feedback. All right. Any questions?
No.
That's what I like to hear. You'll keep your mouth shut. Jokes. Right, Joffrey, take us away.
Coolio, I'll just start off with a basic thing just for the infantry and all. Because even though you're infantry and you like to do shooty, sometimes you get shot at. First question: in a firefight, you get hit. What'd you do?
Carry on.
Yes, you keep shooting. Don't stop
Unless you
to
are
treat
dead.
yourself. Once you get a lull into the firefight, use that time to apply your tourniquets. I hope everybody's carrying tourniquets. It's in your fucking advised loadouts.
Yep.
Yes, no,
Yep.
maybe.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, great. Application time for tourniquets, 3 seconds. Please use that advantage. It doesn't take too long. Coolio, once your firefight is over, who'd you tell that you're fucking hurt?
Team medic.
Well, I
Team medic.
Or
Team
response
medic.
to the Kazam.
Or respond to the Kazam. Remember, no matter how lightly you are hurt, you are amber. Yes, always amber. You have a bruise on your arm, you are fucking amber. Easy to understand, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, coolio. At least we've got that out of the way now. Guy goes down in a firefight, fucking leave him. Gibble, Gaz, or somebody else will come and actually tend to him once we know that he's down. So this is important for whoever takes the team medic role in either section. Be active on that medical net. 31.2 for 2 platoon, 31.1 for 1 platoon. I don't need to know specifics. I just need to know that somebody's dead and just about whereabouts he is. Right? But that generally is not a big problem for all of yous. Bandages, don't do a McFly. Carry more than 5. Yeah, carry a bit more. Once you're out of that firefight, bandage those wounds, take those tourniquets off. Don't let anybody else take your tourniquets off or you will lose them. And you'll never figure out where they're from, and then you're pestering your TM for extra tourniquets. Always make sure that you keep your 4 tourniquets. Right? If you lose one, find one somewhere else or get somebody there. Everybody carrying plasma?
Yeah.
Yes, okay, coolio. You may not be able to use it, but just like belts for your AR, somebody else will use them. Good for when you're down, means that we can help more people. That's going to be your basic bread and butter. If you're looking at your bandages, yes, you've got quick clots in your advised loadouts. If you're not that fussed about it, just stock up on packing. Packing will help you out. Quick clot is more generally applicable to all wounds, but not as effective. But yeah, just pick one of the two. They both work to a similar degree. Any questions about that so far?
I'm sorry, I just want to point out that Malta just started a GTA 5.
Yeah, I've already seen that.
For God's
Oh
sake.
my
I'll
God.
send them another
Behavior
stream.
strike immediately.
So I'm seeing if I can get him to talk to me at minimum.
Okay, so something to keep in mind when you're doing care under fire. This can be for TMs. This can be for anyone. Four parts of this. First is securing the area. As you said, keep fighting through. Best medicine in a firefight is return fire. Hold off. Once that firefight goes into a lull and you see you've got a tier 1, don't immediately go to him and start dragging him out. There might be secondary shooters. Make sure that the area is somewhat clear. After then you will only start initiating and treating the guy. As a firefight takes precedent over everything. You can remember this by a very easy acronym. It's called SHIT. S for securing the area, H for holding off on treatment, I for initiating so getting to your casualty, and T for treating them. That's going to be your main thing for infantry, nothing TM specific, and I'm not going to go into all of the fancy pants stuff that you can do in the medical system. Just know, get a wound, keep fighting. Once you get a lull, tourniquet yourself, don't treat others. Once the firefight's completely over, then you can start touching other people and let your TM/IC know that you're hit. This can be either local or via radio, depending on what your IC wants. There you go. That's your very basic loadout for medical. Please fucking do this. If you do not put your tourniquets on, you will most likely go tier 1 and you'll be staring at my ass or a black screen for most of the night.
Lovely
Sounds like a
ass
benefit
stuff.
to me.
You can ask McCarthy how fun it is to stare at a black screen for most of the night.
I die a lot.
It's
Yeah.
not
McCarthy,
great.
I
The
remember
one I
when
see curse.
the O2 slap mechanic hadn't been figured out, and I spent 40 minutes unconscious.
Been there before.
So much fun.
MEAI goes for the commander first.
Exactly. But that's your basic. I don't know, McCarthy, if you want me to do in-depth TM stuff with possible TMs that are here.
We can set up for Tuesday, probably.
Our TM is not here, so.
Fine, I'll save it for
Admin
Tuesday.
Germany.
That's the end of medical.
But yeah, as
Brilliant.
like I said, patch yourself up, make sure everything's all good. I was hoping there was going to be some TMs here, but there is not. Yeah.
I'm here.
Also,
You're
if anybody
too
sees If anybody sees you actually packing in an assault or a firefight, we will fucking shoot you.
Oh, please do. That'd be funny.
I have shot many a man. On purpose and on accident.
Everything is accident in the end.
I'm just gonna back away from Duffy a little bit.
Get bad juju vibes. Hold up, bro. Alright guys, so we'll move on now to platoon comms. Who here feels confident in their like platoon communications? Stepped up
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
yeah, Duffy, the guy that was up 1 IC for a fucking year.
I'll take Duffy away, don't worry, he's coming with me.
Mate, you want to become a fucking recruit again?
Yeah, do as he says, not as he does. Alright guys, anyway, I'll take Duffy's big step. Oh, look at me, I'm tall now.
Yeah, the podium. You
So,
felt free,
as,
mate.
shut up. As you all know, basically, in platoon communications, there is etiquette to be followed, alright? A couple of reasons why this happens is basically, say myself and Jones are in 2 different firefights with 2 different things going on. Your platoon IC is hearing that comm, communications from, you know, his platoon signaler and medic. He's also hearing command. So he's hearing a lot of things, alright? Basically, what this etiquette really helps to do is to separate that all out. And, hey, Mortis is here. Separating all that information out so that it can be digested easily, alright? As you all know, any communications led on the radio follow something you all learned in your BIT. Anybody remember what that acronym might be?
Flap.
I'll tell you in a few seconds.
Yep.
I
Flap.
find in my book.
Clap, basically, alright. So, the basics of all radio communications should follow these principles. Always speak clearly on the radio, always speak loud. As an order, this basically means communications etiquette as follows should be followed. That one's a little bit, a grey area.
User joined your channel.
And with pauses as well. So, if you're giving off a long-winded message, make sure to, say break, for example, if you're giving multiple pieces of information, or just pause yourself, as you can even hear me doing as I'm giving this lesson. Does everybody understand that, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, we'll move on then. So, call signs. There is basically a few call signs as you guys in the platoon need to be aware of, alright? So, as we are 2 platoon, everybody's call sign starts with the 2, self-explanatory, just to indicate that we are part of 2 platoon, okay? The second number then, so for example, mine is 4 as I'm part of 4 section, Jones is 5 as he's part of 5 section. So it's 2, 4 and 2, 5. And then you have Charlie and Delta and Mike as well for if you are a team medic. So basic, simple. Your Charlie call sign, the one I see is going to be 2, 4 Charlie, 2, 5 Charlie. And for example, Seth and Mortis are going to be 2, 4 Delta and 2, 5 Delta, as you all understand, I'm sure. No questions there, I guess. Nope, awesome. And then the team medics will be Mikes as well, and they're usually just on 31.2 communicating with 20 Mike, which is this gentleman here. Duffy, alright? So that's basically how that works, alright? So command call signs work on a different basis, alright? They use the Alpha and Bravo call signs. So everybody understand 20 Alpha and 20 Bravo are? No?
Commander and 2 IC.
Yep, exactly. So it works basically the same way. You've got Charlie and Delta for the sections, and then you've Alpha and Bravo. Alright, so for us, for example, the lieutenant, who is Mikhail, is 20 Alpha, and Underwood is 20 Bravo. Alright. That's the basic call signs you really need to understand. If you ever end up on the top net, basically 0 call signs are COI and command. COI command, alright? So, for example, Lewis is 0 Alpha. He doesn't have a 2 IC as of yet, but they'll be 0 Bravo. Same sort of process. And then Gibbons is 0 Mike. Not right? He has 0 Mike in there. Yeah, so as you can see, it kind of follows the same pattern the whole way up the chain of command. All that really changes is those designations. So, for example, 2-4 guys, if you're stepping up, you'll be 2-4 Delta or 2-4 Charlie. 2-5 guys, 2-4 Charlie, 2-4 Delta, or 2-5 Delta, 2-5 Charlie as well. And that's basically call signs. Right, we'll move on then. Does everybody understand the difference between saying over on the radio and saying out on the radio? Alright, Chip, do you want to give me a quick explanation of them?
Yeah, over just means you want to reply, and out means you don't want to reply.
Perfect, yep. So, over is basically you're continuing the message on, out is in a transmission, and if you need to communicate, you need to restart that part of transmission again. So that's basically it. Alright, we'll move on then to setting up additional channels. Everybody here understand how to do that? Right, we'll give a quick explanation, as there might be a few guys. So, if everybody press Control P for me, it'll open up your radio. So, channel 1 is your section net. As usual, you get 224 or 235. If you press 2 on your numpad, you'll see now it says C2 on the little bar there. And that indicates you're on a secondary channel. Same processing, you can change that current frequency. For us, platoon communications are on 200.2. So if everybody types that in for me, please. And after you've done that, obviously hit enter as usual. You'll see now you've got the left arrow, set additional channel there. So if you press that, you'll see it then changes to Alpha 2. 200.2 in the little box thing. And a little neat thing you can always do, and what you all should get used to doing, is separating your radios, okay? So, your usual frequencies and radio, I usually have my section net in my left ear, and then platoon comms on my right ear. And you do that by using, you see the little bibby shape in the bottom left? If you click that, you'll see in the bottom right hand corner, you'll change your additional to right only, left and right, or left only. So you can set that up however you wish and however works for you. And then you just press your numpad 1 to go back to channel 1 and set frequency. So that means you're using 2 radios. So if you'll...
What is the frequency for channel 1? Sorry.
Channel 1, so that's going to be 225 for your section net, as usual. Alright, so after we've done that, I'll just do a 2-0 radio check. Perry, you want to be 2-4 Charlie?
Okay.
Charlie 1, this is 2-0 radio check, over.
2-4 acknowledged, over.
2-5, okay, over.
2-0 radio check, okay, out. So, that's how radio checks usually work at the start of operations. Platoon command will basically say, why are you poking me, what?
There's something with quickly for the radio checks.
Sorry?
There's radio checks. You've got okay and
oh,
like
yeah.
there's different levels.
Yeah, sorry.
I'm trying
So
to remember them.
you've got okay, and then you have
Unworkable.
Oh yeah, unworkable is when you can't hear them. There's too much static, but there is one where you get static and not too much, and then you have like nothing heard, basically. Which you know is a bit of a weird one because you only really say that if you don't get an acknowledgement when you're expecting one. But you know if you're just doing a radio check onto your net, no one's gonna hear you. But if they're expecting you to say like reply to it, as I did there, 2-4 and 2-5 replied. If I didn't hear anything, I would call them out, basically say like 2-5, nothing heard, over, and then they would respond.
You can often hear the transmission, but not the actual person speaking.
Yeah, so platoon IC's curse, basically. Oh god, that was loud. Platoon IC's curse, basically, whenever you get promoted up to that position, what usually happens is every time you transmit on the net, no one can fucking hear you, and then people get angry about it. So if you hear like this,
nothing heard.
It's like nothing heard.
But yeah, so that can happen. So always remember that, guys. All right. Any questions about that? Fantastic. Right, we'll move on to etiquette of radio procedure. Okay. How it usually works. You guys probably got a little bit of a teach on this during your PTC, but we'll go a little bit more into depth with it now. All right. So as we talked about the call signs that there are, so how all structured messages follow the same pattern. When you are starting a net message, you always begin with hello to start a transmission towards someone. This means everybody will listen for their call sign, basically. So it's a thing you should always do if you're starting a communication. It'll then be hello you. So for example, I'm speaking to Jones. I will say hello 2-5 Charlie. This is me. So this is 2-4 Charlie. Message, and that over. And that means I am looking to send a message and making sure he can hear me. He'll then respond with
2-5. Send it over. So
yeah,
you know, ask quickly, or you say send a message. Send it.
Send message. Something like that there. Whatever.
Or
send your message.
Wait one.
There's a lot of opportunity here. Basically, it's common sense at that point and what response. If he says, yeah, send your message, you can then send it. So, once you've begun a procedure of communication, as we just talked about on how to do that, all messages you send start with your call sign. Does everybody understand why you would do that?
Yeah.
Stone, why do you think we should do that?
Oh, sorry, I was all taps. Is
Yeah,
it why?
wasn't fucking listening.
I'm sorry.
Look at that.
Why you need to call your call sign?
Yeah, so why should you always begin every message when you're in a communication chain with your call sign to start?
Well, I think it's pretty that you need to, but that all the time someone needs to know who we are.
Yeah, so you're just identifying yourself every time. So if there's multiple chains of communication going, basically you're always identifying who you are when speaking on the radio.
Quick question.
Yep.
Are you still doing that once you're in an established conversation?
Yes. So all communications should start with your call sign and then your message after that.
Okay.
So that should just be the radio etiquette. Because, for example, if I'm speaking to Underwood and Jones is speaking to McKeel, we don't want to get mixed up. And obviously, me and Jones have different accents, and it can be taken apart. But you know, say two people that sound alike are speaking over the radio at the same time, it can get confusing.
Hobbs and Morris.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a 2-4 white though.
But yeah, that's kind of the basics of that. I did have somewhere to go, but I've completely lost my train of thought. Yes, contact report. Should we go over that? Yeah, we should. So, Gilliman, what do you think if the section gets in contact and you're in charge? What should you do when you get in contact?
You do your contact calls, so bearing, distance, what it is.
Yeah, at a section level, that's what you do. All right. What your IC is then going to be doing is actually calling contact towards the platoon so they understand that they're in contact. How we usually do this, if we're getting shot at and we are too busy, we'll usually start with a message such as 20, this is 24, in contact, wait, out.
If it's really urgent, you can just say your call sign, like 25 in contact, way out.
Yeah.
Which is what I usually do because you're about to get into a nice big firefight and you need to concentrate.
Exactly. So you don't have to follow the whole procedure as long as you get you're in contact and then continue on with it. All right. Now I don't remember the exact. Duffy, you might remember this. The contact report acronym. I don't use it. I just know the things off by heart. But there is one. FAST or something.
Salta.
SALTA, yeah. What's it stand for again?
No fucking clue.
Yeah. See.
Size, location. I remember it. Size, location. Right. Size, location.
Give me a second. Find it.
Time is one.
Yeah.
So obviously we don't
Time
use
is one.
that.
It's basically what's in front of you, where it is, and do you need the other section to support you? That is all you really need to say.
Yeah.
So
Basically.
it'd be like
20, this is 25 contact report. Over.
20, send contact report. Over.
25. Sections enemy 200 meters to our front. We're dealing with him now. No assistance needed. Out.
Yeah, perfect. You wouldn't say out though. That's one thing I do want to move on to. Usual procedure is never close off transmission towards your platoon superior, like your superior call sign, because they're usually going to give you orders inclusive transmission line. So just as a rule of thumb, if you guys are stepping up to take over the radio, just remember that. Just say over. They'll usually close the communication line by saying out to you once they've given you the orders and everything's understood. Everybody understand that and why?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic. Right. Awesome. So yeah, that's contact reports. Basically, just make sure that the IC or the platoon IC always knows if you're in contact. Don't make them go looking for it. So if you need to quickly just jump up and say 2024 in contact, we out, you can do so. All right. And then once you get a lull or your 2IC has taken over the firefight, you can then do that contact report and get that information out. All right.
Yeah. There's a 2IC. Like as soon as you hear your 1IC on platoon net, you're basically just consider the section yours and you do what you wish. Because if I was saying I was in contact and then Mikhail was like, you need to break contact instantly and move on. The 1IC is busy thinking. You need to be able to step up and just be like, okay, here's a grit order, and start doing it. Because we listen to what Spittle fucking hammered into my brain. Once we were in contact, we've got meant to give that a contact report from 30 seconds to a minute after receiving contact. So, to some extent, 2IC is as soon as you're in contact, that is your firefight from the initial point of contact to some extent, until that contact report is over.
Yeah, perfect. So usually your IC will give their initial contact order like rapid fire front or something, and then as soon as they speak on the platoon net, basically just consider that the section yours until then. All right. Fantastic. Yeah, that's the basics, guys. We'll split off into a couple of groups, and everybody will do some testing on it. Duffy, do you want to help out with this? Maybe take some guys and test them on it.
Sure.
Fantastic. So Jones, you want me to take the 2-5 guys? You take the 2-4 guys to mix it up or something?
How many do we have here? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. What about this? Just give Mortis and Sif and just let them switch around as IC and 2 IC.
What?
No?
Seth's 6, so he can't really speak today. He's just a team medic.
Okay.
Perry is my 2 IC at the moment. He wants to get a little bit of practice in, so.
Well, what about... Let's throw... So I do just a patrol, give them a contact report, and
Yeah, I
head up
want
to
everybody to do some quick radio procedure just to make sure they are. So I want us to split up into a couple of groups of like 4,
okay.
for example. And
You want me to Zeus then?
What the?
I can't talk, so I can just
Do you want
Zeus.
Sif to Zeus?
Sorry, say again. Someone was speaking to me.
You want Sif to Zeus, since you can't really speak.
No, he's gonna. Seth, you're good to be TM, aren't you? And just kind of be in the firefight and keep an eye on everything. Yeah. Sweet. Right. Anyway, I'll take 4 guys. So, Perry. I'll take Perry, Chip.
Yeah, you'll take those 4, and I'll take these 4.
Gilliam. Yeah. Sweet. Come.
What do you need from me?
Already have. What?
Wait.
McCarthy, should we just chuck Duffy's 2-0 for now, so we have someone to talk to?
Yeah. I can't not move. Like,
Yeah.
what's going on? There we go. Hello.
I mean, yeah. Just I thought I was with them for.
You can come here.
Okay.
Smart. Right, guys, we'll jump on to 300.2. So everybody change your secondary radio to 300.2 for me.
What was that again? Sorry, buddy.
300 decimal 2.
A quick question for you.
Yes.
On when I hover my
Maybe not.
thingy over you come up as A24. What's the A?
Alpha.
All right.
Yeah. So all call signs basically, like my actual call sign is Alpha 24 Charlie, but everybody's Alpha because we're part of Alpha Company.
Right.
So if we get a Bravo Company, they'd be like Bravo 24. You know.
Okay. So what? All of us. So even one platoon is Alpha.
Yeah.
Right.
So they're Alpha 1, we're Alpha 2.
Okay.
And then, you know, if there was 1 platoon and 2 platoon in Bravo Company, they'd be Bravo 1, Bravo 2.
Right.
But as we're only 1 company at the moment, we don't use the Alpha call sign because it's just, you know, it just makes everything far too complicated for no reason.
I think I've got them really alright, but I've been using AK for about 3 years, so probably not.
Yeah, it's pretty simple when you get used to it. Yes, what's up?
I'm about to go. I've got Duffy throwing something together so we can do a bit of a live drill.
Okay, Rog.
How much smacking do you want to take?
Not much.
Yeah, not much. We want to really more focus on like the communications and stuff at the start,
Okay.
and then ramp it up. So a couple of guys here and there.
I'll try and make him as drawn out as possible. But I can't promise anything on
Actually,
that
drawn
regard.
out, just make them more kind of like want to be able to, because I want to be able to switch people in, just talk on platoon net and just switch them in and out. So small,
I was just
quick
thinking
ones.
giving them the time to do the full comms procedure, but no, that's fine. We can do quick fires and all.
Yeah, mixture.
I'm actually just gonna sit and watch in Zeus along with Duffy, to be honest, and let Perry run it because he wants some experience. So I'm gonna listen and knows that. Right.
Right, McCarthy, why don't you take 2-0 then?
I can't do it if needs be, yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm not on that net right now. I'm just going to teach this guys. Right, sorry about that. It's getting a little bit misconstrued and fucking all over the place. Alright, so you guys have heard that little lesson on platoon net. So everybody understands what needs to be done in the event your ICs go down and you need to step up onto the radio, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically when you step up, you say, hello, 2-0, this is 2-5, be advised, 1 IC and 2 SC are down, taking control of the section, over.
So
And
in
at
that
point-
sorry, buddy, in that scenario, we always call out to 2-0, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool.
So you're basically communicating the command. Say for example, platoon's going down and me and Jones have stepped up. As soon as that happens, we're 2-0 and we've given up our call sign to someone else. So we're then 2-0, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Right. So Hobbs, first off, I want you to. I'm going to be 2-0 and you're going to be 2-4, and me and Seth are down and you're taking over.
Okay, I don't know what frequency I'm on now.
300.2. So you speak on to speak on your additional net. You press T, by the way.
Yeah, rebound that.
Hello, Zero. This is
Sorry, call sign.
So you're hello 2-0. This is 2-4.
hello to Zero. This is 2-4. Some raised down. I'm taking over the radio. Out.
Charlie 1-2-0. Radio check over.
Just make sure to say over, because they'll
2-5
usually
radio
come
check.
back.
Over.
So I'll come back basically at that point. Say
2-0. Roger. That. Continue on with your previous tasking. Out. Roger.
2-0. 2-5. Radio check. Okay.
Right,
2-4.
yeah,
Charlie.
that's
Nothing
cool.
heard.
You'll get more experience on that as you go through, and you'll get to understand our radio procedure better. Obviously, by listening in, so you can listen in that net in future and understand it.
Yeah, cool.
All right, Gilliman, if you want to do it for me real quick.
2-0, this is 2-4. Section IC is down, taking over the section, over.
2-0. Roger that. Keep on going and good work. Right.
How are you doing? Just stood there.
What?
Harry's just stood over there. Was that just me?
No, he's moving around. What are you talking about? Oh, he might be AFK. He's AFK. Alright, Chip, and lastly, you want to be 2-5, so you can do 2-5.
Hello, 2-0. This is 2-5. 1 IC is down. I'm taking over section. Over.
2-0.
2-5, send it up.
Right.
2-0, you shall be conducting a foot patrol to the west. You will exit the base, take a right, then hook a left up the MSR and take your first available right. There is a small hovel and a town behind it. I want you to patrol through that and report anything and take out any seen contacts. Over.
Right.
2-5, just to confirm, which town are we going to? Gravia or Telos?
Never
mind, there are
we're going to be
markers.
doing some of our maneuvers and stuff. We'll rotate you all through so you can get a chance on the net as well. Alright?
2-0, roger that. Follow the markers, follow the roads. Keep me updated. Out.
Right, let's go back to the rest of the guys.
Team medic.
Jump back onto 200.2, everybody.
Yeah. Are we going out
So
to this?
Yeah, so I can take up point for you if you want me to.
Oh, I thought someone was going to do that.
Jones, will we just collapse it all into one section? If I'm gonna be overwatching in this.
I think just relatively close will be fine. Why you feel like that?
I need to eat my dinner, so.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll collapse into 1 second.
Yeah, roger. Duffy,
Just join
can
on
you
to
get me
Mortis.
curator?
Mortis will do full IC this evening.
I'm team
just
medic tonight.
Yes,
What,
I know.
am I the one I see?
Yep, you're 1 IC. I'm just gonna be here.
Whenever Perry comes back in the 2 IC.
Christ.
Don't worry, I'm here. I'm going to be with you.
I should have done it.
It's like leading a bunch of toddlers.
Nope. Oh, there we go.
If I bend over for everyone, join up onto me.
Are you rolling as 2 sections or 1 section?
They're just 1.
Okay,
All right.
cool. They'll fall under the 2-4 call sign then.
Yeah. I'll let TPS under that cart.
Okay, cool.
No one gonna join on me?
No.
Wow.
So if everyone just joins in 225, it's your section now.
Send them out whenever you're ready.
I'm just bending over for nothing.
The radio is 225, yeah?
Yep, just a section that make sure you're joined in on Mortis.
I'm presenting myself.
Yep. You want to join the Mortis team and then get onto 225.
Oh, sorry. Oh, this is gonna be weird with me and Hobbs.
Radio check.
Yep.
Do him.
Would you two consider it cheating if I made myself invulnerable?
Jones, we can all hear
Hello, 2-4 Charlie, this is 2-0, message over.
Oh, am I 2-4 now?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you're
2-4.
2-5. Here's 2-5.
This is 2-4. We no longer exist, over.
McCarthy said you will be 2-4, but never mind, we will be 2-5.
There's only 2-5.
Decide on the call sign, damn it.
There's only 2-5. I refuse my section to
Is that 225 or 22.5? 225. Yeah, just 225.
Radio check 225.
Yeah? Yeah, I'm not IC. It's 2-5. It's 2-5.
Hello, 2-5 Charlie, it's 2-0, message over.
2-5, send it over.
2-0, are you still aware of the objectives for tonight? Over.
2-5, I am still aware of the objectives over. Do you want us to step off now? Over.
2-0, indeed. Would you kindly start getting a move on? Now.
Alright, you heard the man.
So
Get a
do you
move
want
on.
to be point man or shall it be
Yeah, I'll be point
Okay.
Jesus Christ,
You want to say we're moving?
I mean, everyone was in a big group. I didn't hear.
We going staggered?
Yeah, because we're going to be going down the MSR.
So Mortis, you need to say we're stepping to 2-0, so we're like 2-5 stepping off now. Out.
2-5, setting off. Over.
2-0, roger that. Up to you.
Miles, go in front of me.
Stone.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone else want to be 2IC right now? Volunteers taking it. Go.
I can be 2IC.
Brilliant, Stone. Thank you.
Can we have it be someone from 2-4?
What?
Turn left. If there's a volunteer from 2-4, they can be 2IC. Because I'll switch around in a minute.
Miles volunteered.
Miles volunteered. Okay, sorry, Stone. Once we switch around, we'll be.
Okay.
So, thank you. Chips and Hobbs, do you want to go blue? Thank you. Turning right.
Contact 292 down the road. 300 meters away. We can't really set up an extended line because there's like 200 guys. So I don't know how I'm supposed to go with
So
it.
you want to probably shift the section to the north and set up a snap ambush and start telling 2-0 what's going on. So now this is where Miles will take over and start leading this section into a snap ambush on the north side of this road.
2-0, this is 2-5, message over.
2-0, send over.
2-5, spotted a patrol coming down the MSR, setting up a ambush on the northern side, just taking contact though, over.
2-0, roger that. Seems like the ambush is not going to work. Deal with contact. Give recap to me. Out.
So Miles, you want to be giving grit orders now?
Well, that might actually be with a follow. Platoon, keep rapid fire west to northwest. That's what it's called.
One guy down.
More just come out of that yellow building, 284.
Well, guys come down buildings.
Although 25 Charlie, this is 2-0. Send contact report over.
So with contact report, do I just say...
So, section size elements, 200 meters to our front, dealt with them, moving up now to invest, clear through.
2.5.
2-5, contact report, probably about 2 sections worth of infantry to our west. Seem to have dealt with them now, so I'll be sending a fire team to check it out, over.
2-0, disregard, continue on patrol, clear up buildings if needed. Out.
Right, back onto the MSR, staggered column again.
Miles, we're a section, not a platoon, by the way.
Okay, that's just nitpicking, sir. Yeah, so that was good. One thing more is when with the contact report, it's just kind of like you need to ask if they're ready to receive it, kind of thing, because sometimes they're busy. Then Miles, you just need to be hammering home once kind of like it's your firefight. So you want to kind of take over. You want to be shifting people around, and make sure that fires up. Because the initial contact, you want to basically kind of get as many rounds downrange first. I know we have no ARs, but still. Otherwise, great job.
If we need to as well, check through buildings if we start taking contact through them.
You're missing something. Section Kazam.
True, but that is supposed to be 2IC, but then again, he probably didn't know. So, yeah, Kazam.
That's why I'm telling him.
So, like, Jones green, 80 green.
Yeah, fuck it. Right, Kazam.
Jones green, 80 green.
What is green?
Green.
Stone, green.
Safe amber green.
2-4, this is 2-0 Bravo message over.
2-4 send over.
We are currently amber green.
Disregard 2-5, this is 2-0 Bravo message over.
I stepped off, sorry. Ignore me.
2-5 send over.
2-0 Bravo, can we get Kazam of your section? Or are you all fighting fit over?
2-5, Kazam is mostly green with a few amber greens. Wait one, in contact out. Contact northwest.
Rapid fire, northwest.
Encampment 340.
You're looking at a bearing of about 3-3.
Are we clear to use UGLs?
I mean, I haven't been told no.
Go on, if you haven't been told, fuck it. Feel free to use them.
Anybody have any actual eyes on?
Jeep 340. There is an encampment.
Right, let's start pushing up. Deliberate fire.
One contact pushing west. Behind the ridge.
Yeah, bearing 344.
Start
3
pushing
guys.
them. Charlie, start pushing. We're gonna do bounds. So Charlie, start moving.
1 down, 1's crouched in behind a hill.
2-5 Charlie, this is 2-0, and contact.
2 down, there's 1 left.
Charlie down. 2-0, this is 2-5, contact report. Got ambushed
Delta,
from
move
the north-northwest, about 400, 500 meters away. Steadily moving towards them to clear them. Over.
Contact 350.
Charlie move.
0,
Delta.
roger that. We require assistance from any other elements, over.
2-5, negative at this moment. Over.
2-0,
I am
roger that. Assault the ambush, clear it out, return to patrol room. Out.
Charlie's down.
Copy, Delta, move up.
Heavy fire. Direction north.
There's a chance I may go down.
Rapid fire. Rapid fire north.
So keep them mentally going.
Charlie move.
Right.
Whoa, contact hit.
Yep. Contact northwest. Heavy fire.
Charlie down.
Student focus fire northwest. Deliberate fire.
Also hearing shots, I believe northeast, but I don't see anything.
Let's wait until we get rounds confirmed from Arma. Right, Delta, let's move up. Charlie, hold fire while we just double check all these guys over here are dead.
Feel like we're all over the place a bit, man.
278, contact behind the walls.
278.
Roger, he's gonna peek out in a second. Oh wait, never mind, he's miles. Yeah, he's behind the building, 282.
Hello, 2-5 Charlie, 2-0, sit rep, over.
Two 5 pushed up to first enemy location, however spotted contact to the
So
west
Miles,
as
now
well.
this is,
Over.
you're going to take over the section and start organising what the next point of interest is going to be, which is those
roger
buildings
that.
to our west.
Advance into contact and clear out any remaining hostiles. Out.
Right, platoon. Rapid. Sorry, not rapid fire. Deliberate fire to the west. Section.
Anybody actually got any eyes on where this is coming from?
Charlie, can I have a chasm?
Mortis green.
Chip, amber green.
Red green.
Hobbs, amber green. Jones, what about you?
I'm green, just disregard all my
Right.
items.
I want Charlie to move towards the buildings to our west and clear them out, seeing as though you guys are all green. We've got some amber guys over here.
Roger, we'll move in an extended line out here, Charlie.
Charlie, after crushing barrels.
Yeah, I've lost a large amount of blood, guys. I've got a heartbeat. I'm gonna go out in a minute, I reckon, guys.
No frags, no frags.
buildings, guys. No frags.
Shift fire right from buildings as well.
More contact far west, behind.
IDF, IDF, IDF.
IDF, everyone get down. Delta, give me a Kazam.
Okay, it's cancel the Kazam because I'm firefight.
Safe, I'm recruiting.
Harry, I'm recruiting.
Contact 288 behind the walls. Far, in the hedges.
Copy. Right, Delta, let's start moving up to support Charlie.
Be advised, ship tier 2.
Taking shot.
Miles has to just use buddy system to get up there, rather than moving all at once.
Right. Someone provide some cover.
IDF, IDF,
IDF, get down.
I'm out.
Everyone good?
Good mortal contacts coming down the road, 250.
Chips down.
25 Charlie, 20, sit rep, over.
God damn it.
2-5, currently pushing west.
Delta is gone.
Give me a minute. Over.
20, disregard, regroup at the longhouse that your Charlie fire team is at. Going in for feedback.
Ceasefire, ceasefire, there is no more contacts.
Are you sure?
Because I have queues.
Okay.
Oh, hello.
These 2 zeros won me on that, no?
Let me quickly do quickly do a little heal about everyone. Anybody else need a
Just to
touch?
say, I am invulnerable. That is the reason I'm wearing a soft hat. I've been walking around being shot like nothing happened.
Guys, repack your magazines.
Actually, I'll grab them.
Everyone repack mags.
Right, guys. So how do you feel that went?
Yeah, that wasn't good.
Not very good.
I can't
Terrible.
remember. My brain's on the floor.
Maybe another good question to ask is, what did happen?
We all just start running that into a field.
Yeah, I think it lacked the speed of reaction against the contacts.
Yeah. Just remember, guys, this is what we want to drill in. Fire and maneuver, alright? It gets you out of positions quickly and effectively. Another additional note, you guys were staying on previously held enemy locations. We all know what happens when you do that in this unit. This will punish you because it's a known position of the enemy. They might just go, oh fuck, we're not hearing from those guys. This just nuke it. You know what I mean? So, once you take a place, there is an IC's code about that, alright? We do our PSs do. After we do our contacts, we push out and we get a set rep. We dig in and then get further orders, okay? So if you're in a continuous firefight such as that, try and get your section moving through it. Don't stand still. Don't wait around, because all that invites is flanking and heavier fire on your position because they know exactly where you are and they've pinpointed you, okay? So always try and move as well. A little note to the 1IC and 2IC. you don't want platoon to be asking you for the information. You want to be getting that out there, okay? So if you guys coordinate between each other, you know, who was 2IC there, Miles?
Yep.
So you
It's
take over
everyone's
the
a bit rough.
firefight. Yeah, you take over that firefight, and then Mortis, you begin your communications. Obviously, you're new to all this, so it's fine, but it's just that piece of advice for the future, okay?
Defend. It's trust me. This is how I learned. It is evil to start with, and the most painful thing alive. But you'll get there. Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like after a few weeks of doing it, honestly, it becomes second nature. So, yeah.
Let's switch it out. Where's Perry? Perry.
Yo.
Perry is IC. Stone is 2IC.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've only just come back. Do you want to do it the other way first? I'll go to IC.
Stone.
Can we just sort out who's Charlie and who's Delta as well?
Yeah. Well, let's. Stone, you good?
Yeah, I'm just going magazines. Yeah.
Okay.
If you guys want, I can give you a board and you can actually get sorted out with proper roles if you want.
I'll go. Can I go to IC this one, please? Not IC. I've only
Yeah.
just come back.
So do you want to organise your section? I'm basically an observer. I'm not part of it.
Sif, stay TM. Miles, grab an AR. Gilliman, grab a DMR.
Alright, let me grab a board.
Don't want to stay with my boom
Hey,
boom.
Jones. Where's Jones?
Not normally,
Jones. You want to
Whatever
get
takes your
Zeus and
fancy,
a
my friend.
watch because then it's an 8-man section.
Yeah, I'll just leave.
Go on then.
Yeah.
That's
On the board,
the
isn't it?
saying you don't want you.
Fuck you. In a good
Just
way.
gonna put my fucking
Oh,
AT
shoot me! Shoot me, Steph!
I cannot move the board.
Shoot me!
Oh, there it is.
Just shoot me.
Okay.
Well, you can't die anyway.
Yeah,
mean,
I
why
know.
not?
That's why I'm not doing it. I'll do something much worse. Hold on.
Once
There's
you're,
something worse
once
than
you're
death.
ready, 1IC, reach out to 2-0, and then we can go from there.
So am I assuming the blues are Delta, yeah?
Yeah,
Yeah,
course.
you want to swap to Charlie, Chip. And grab yourself.
Chip is DMR, or is it not? Repeat me the
Do you
order
want
again.
to what
Well, we've got two
assigned.
DMRs.
I honestly don't
No.
mind, buddy. Whatever you
I
want.
got Gilliman as DMR.
Okay, so repeat me the order you assigned.
Just put Chip at point, man, because he's got DMR. That's fine.
Okay,
That's
you
right.
can reveal DMR and be appointment. Chip, yeah.
Okay, am I still blue, yeah?
No, you are
No,
red. You will
red.
be with Charlie.
Red. I'm with Charlie, yeah?
Yes.
Who's the point man? Who's the ARs?
Chip is point man. On IC. I need someone more. One more in. I should have one more in. Charlie. So maybe Mortis can go with me.
Yeah, you have Mortis. He's the.
Remember, just don't feel scared to start talking over platoon net. The more information that flows to 2-0, the better.
How many?
And
ARs did
platoon
you
net is
assign?
T plus your push to talk, innit?
If you're using
If
push
not,
to talk,
Mortis
it
needs to
should be
change.
2, but I'm
Yeah,
not
Mortis
quite
go
sure.
AR.
I don't have push to talk on.
By AR, do you mean GPMG or?
You can do a
No,
test.
just
Just do a
enemy.
quick test.
Just enemy.
So this is my section radio.
Yep.
Yes. Is that platoon radio?
No, it's a section.
No. T is
Press
default.
T. Just press T.
Hello? Hello?
Set up
No.
in key bindings.
You're on 200.2?
Hold on.
Can you drop your radio for me?
Drop it.
Yeah, just drop
Why?
the radio. I'll set it
Okay.
No, let him set it up. I want to make
for
sure
you. Okay,
Chip
never mind.
set him up himself.
Yeah, Sif, stop helping. Sit the fuck down.
Okay.
Sif, I know
So-
you want to be helpful. It's just.
And is it on
200.2?
Quiet, I'm with my
200.2 on A2?
Yes.
Yeah.
You
And
gotta set it
I-
at C2 and then A2.
I found my home.
So C2 is 200.2. I've set it to A2, which is 200.2, and then I go back to 1, don't I?
Yeah, you hit 1 on your numpad, and if you hit
Yeah.
T, you should be able to hit platoon radio.
Radio check.
Nothing.
Radio check. Radio check.
Yeah, section that.
That's section, is it?
Yeah. Okay. Nothing heard. There's
So is
an
that-
interest. No, Chip. There is another way. If you hit, so if you want to talk over platoon net, that's
You will
the problem.
join.
You can just
Charlie
hit
as
like your numpad 2, and that'll become your main
Okay,
platoon,
we'll go
and then
red, so
numpad
just go
1
red.
to go back.
Radio
to
check.
Yep.
And
So
you will
that
be
was on
Charlie.
platoon.
Radio check.
Right, there we go.
Yeah,
Got
that's
Does that?
200
Hold on.
rounds.
Let me check that without. So, radio check.
Yep, that's platoon.
Cool. Cool.
Yeah, let's go.
Anyone need something else to gear up?
Right, where the fuck am I going?
I need a GPMG.
You don't get GPMG.
I am a normal AR.
Alright, everyone ready? Anyone needs to for something more?
I'll just stay fucking Delta. Screw it.
I get it as a no. Hello to 0, this is 25 Charlie. We are ready to step off. Over.
Mortis is hurt by his fucking mini-me.
I don't like the mini-me.
Trust me, I'm
2-0, roger that. Move out into the town of Gravia. Clear out any potential hostiles within the town. Push through towards the terminal once assault is over. Out.
Normally I'm used to just looking at the
Hello to 0, this is 25 Charlie. Do you want us to clear all the buildings or only the ones we take contact from? Over.
2-0, only the ones you take contact from. Out.
Okay, so we will be moving inside the town, clearing contacts we take and buildings we take contact from. I think we should split the section into 2 fire teams, so because we have 2 roads there. Charlie will grab the northern road, and Delta will go to the southern one. Everyone all right?
Kind of like that.
Roger.
Okay, so get ready. Set up on the roads.
Wait, we're split this. Okay.
This is something I've done in 2.5 before where we section occasionally.
We're going inside the town. We'll go through it all and clear all the contacts we have. So Delta, go on the south.
Delta on the next road across.
Exactly.
Hey Gilliman, you're up front, your point man.
So are we taking it down to this crossroads and then turning left, yeah, I take it?
You'll go straight. You'll go straight, and we will go through the town.
What, past the crossroads?
I will go
2-4 Delta is ready.
Okay.
Stone.
You see the line, Chip?
Hold on.
Do you see it?
Yeah, yeah.
So you just go straight.
Okay.
Alright, if you're ready, let's move on. Start moving. Hello to 0, this is 25 Charlie.
Gilliman, when you're ready, buddy.
Oh.
Try and go a bit. Give it a
0, roger that. Up to you.
Gilliman, you're my 2 IC, so once I'm over the radio, the section's yours. Or if I take a bullet to the skull.
Make sure you see into all the buildings and try to spot everyone.
Roger. Approaching the crossroads, looking left.
Right, keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, Chip.
Barry, when you are done, you will wait on the crossroad at the end of the town, alright?
Roger.
Yeah, roger that. We'll meet you there.
So, Chip, at the end of the line, turn left. On the
Roger.
road.
Okay, AR up front, I want you watching down the road. Alright, we're at the crossroads waiting for you.
Chip, take the left.
Getting engaged, get down, in the cover. Getting contact from
Anybody
east,
get any direction?
between us, Barry.
Contact in ahead, Charlie.
This is 25 Charlie, in contact, wait out.
Nice.
Well, that felt like it was sort of
They are
southeast.
To the east, behind the crossroad, on the next aisle.
Yeah, bearing 120. 120.
Next building.
Move in.
So
Oh,
we already
I
have
haven't got no eyes.
Yeah, bearing 120.
Chip, push to the next building so we have cover.
Yeah, let's start pinning to the right. Use the building as cover. Okay.
Oh, you die.
Contact report.
Hello to 0, this is 25 Charlie. Contact. And the...
Coming out.
Are you sure?
Going around the left side of... Oh, no.
Safe, let's go.
Hello to 0, this is 25 Charlie. We got several contacts inside the town dealing with them. Yeah, between our fire teams. Over.
2-0, roger that. Continue clearing out that town.
T2.
Need any support? Request.
Twister on your left here.
Contact
Mortis,
151.
get cover and carry down the road.
Taking the corner.
Chip and Hopes, we will go to me while Mortis is covering you.
Where are you, bud?
Chip, I'm taking over your spot.
Perry, contact.
Where am I? Crossing the road over the other
Mortis
side?
get a rapid fire down the road.
In the building.
Chip, come to me.
Yeah, what's up?
Bearing on the corner of the building. Reloading.
South.
He's on the corner of the building. Bearing 102.
Yeah, Chip, still push you on in.
Where is he?
Chip, cross the road, please.
Yeah, don't go in front of me.
Charlie, we're gonna fix and flank your position. Just hold position.
Come round behind you. Crossing.
Right, Delta, me and Sif to move first, and you guys are gonna push up with us. Ready?
Ah, fuck.
Right, moving. You want us to move down the road or around the back?
Around the back.
I'll make the shot again.
Where's that coming from?
Push up to us.
I think we got contact behind us.
Yeah, definitely.
Behind us?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Do you want me to swing a face and stone?
Mortis and John stay on the other side. We'll try to get in cover here.
Down uphill to my left, okay? Frag it.
That they will have to solve the contact in the town. We have contacts outside the town, behind us.
Yeah, roger that. We're on the way.
Anybody got any bearings?
Yeah, Chip, they are west.
What? In the building or behind the building?
Behind, probably behind.
Oh yeah, I see him. Bearing what? 274.
And I also, I'm bleeding pretty badly, so I need to pack.
Get inside the building, you have the...
2-5, this is 2-0 Bravo, set rep, over.
Never mind, I don't have any bandages because I stopped class.
2-5 Charlie, we got multiple contacts inside the town and some contacts which flanked my fire team, my Charlie fire team, outside the town. Over. Barry, what's the situation in the town?
Roger that, do your best. Alright.
We've cleared out the town, we're now on the way back to you.
Okay, move to us and try to flank them from north if you can. Charlie, keep rapid fire to the west.
Arrested out, push up, contact on the northeast. Frag.
Two contacts behind the building.
Yeah.
We'll wait for Delta.
Delta Kazam.
Sit Amber Green.
Right, Sif, Mars, push up, clear that position. We'll keep you covered.
Safe suppressed. Okay, moving.
Or we will wait on you on the edge of the town while you clear it out. Tell me if you need some help.
Flash.
Contacts down.
Still
We'll get at the moment, Stone.
No, wait on Delta. Delta, what's your position at that moment?
Grid reference bearing 144, break 176.
Alright, keep pushing to the north road and try to flank them to the southwest alongside the road.
Miles, Sif, clear that building you took contact from.
Moving.
Any contacts?
No.
Do you see anything?
Quiet here at the moment.
Okay.
Flash out through window.
Mortis, do you have any contacts?
Not at the minute, but when I see them, I am mowing them down.
Okay, guys, let's
Building
push to the building in front of us to the west. Move now.
I'll take the right side.
Okay. Take left.
Alright, Daryl, give me a quick chasm.
Safe amber green.
Gilman, amber green.
Perry, amber green, tier 2.
Mortis, push to the next building. To the west.
From where?
The blue one, or into the building you guys are at?
No, on your side.
Roger.
We got more contacts to the west.
Daryl, keep pushing down to Charlie's position.
I'm inside the compound, guys. Inside the compound, guys.
Rest of the Charlie, Mortis, push to the our building.
And then
I don't think it would be a smart idea having that many people around.
stairs
That
on me.
those small buildings.
We shouldn't have
Breaching
people
stairs.
inside these buildings.
Breaching right.
Delta, keep on the northern side of the road. We need
Room
to
clear.
Keep, clear the contacts to the west.
Daryl,
Balcony
to me,
clear.
ARD facing east up the road.
Charlie 4 on the
Let's
southern
get the
side
AR
of
on
the
the road,
roads.
followed by the demo.
And keep eyes on
5
the
Charlie's 2-0, sends it rep over.
Safe beginning
Hello,
to
Zero,
treat.
this is 2-5 Charlie. We cleared most of the contacts. Unsure about the current status of them. Trying to clear them out. Over. Give me a
Whoa.
full
Roger
section
that.
chasm.
Clear out
Rocket
heavy
launch.
contacts and then push through to the terminal. Out.
What is green?
Stone, red green.
Chip. Amber green.
225.
Hops.
Hobbs, amber green.
Gilliman.
Amber green.
Right, Daryl's green, ready to move.
Remember not to bleed.
Alright, let's start moving to the west by extended line. Delta, north side. Wait, hold on. We got IDs.
Yeah, give that in as a contact report and then start moving. Let's form an arrowhead to the west, not a extended line. It's a bit more safe.
Okay. So you form on the, like an echelon on the right side of the road, we will form on the left. We can form up, Charlie Delta.
Chip from left side of the arrowhead with Delta.
Recommend
Move
forming
the
is on the move. We still have IDF.
Yeah, let's move.
Yeah, keep going.
Georgia 120 Bravo, God has spoken, you should all be healed. Alright.
You should have healings.
Everyone's healed.
Ops, we are in arrowhead with Delta. Keep pushing front, keep pushing around.
Be advised, next objective is Terminal bearing 154 over the hills.
Okay, Gilliman, after this house, switch to the bearing 154.
Alright, let's
I'll give a bit more space.
form ARDs on the around the buildings. Hello, 2-0, this is 2-5 Charlie, we believe all the contacts outside the town was clear and we passed the town. Over.
2-0,
They are on the road,
roger
as always.
that.
Copy, moving.
Reorg and push to the terminal. Note.
Do you want me in front or directly beside the building?
Alright, disregard, we will be moving to the terminal in a second.
Right, guys, redo your magazines. Make sure everyone's packed up.
Yeah,
Let's get another
exactly.
Kazam going.
We should be alright on the medical as we well healed. Remove your tourniquets, as you should have. Be alright. And repack your mags. Hello to 065 Charlie, we will just repack our magazines and get ready to move. Over.
2-0, roger that. Out to you.
Jones, are you in this section or not?
I'm watching this.
Okay.
I told him to, so it's in the man section. Bearing 150 from here. It's on the other side of the hill. Yeah, it's the main airfield.
Stone, come into the middle to me.
Yeah, I'll get. Yeah, so we will be moving to the objective 3. Yeah, that's a good idea. Exactly, yeah. Yeah.
Fucking brilliant so far. Really good. When talking with platoon, you need to kind of start it off with like 20, this is 25 message over. You need to check that he is ready to receive a message because he could be busy on command or dealing with something. So
What was that?
What was that?
Is that an ND? Okay. Yeah, you just need to do that. Otherwise, you guys are doing brilliant.
My bad, guys. I dropped something on my fucking mouse.
Yeah, you're doing really well. Fucking literally A star with pushing to this compound and reorging. Like maybe you could use the walls and different huts a bit better. Otherwise, yeah, you fucking guys smashing it.
Hello, 2-5 Charlie, it's 2-0, message over.
2-5 Charlie, send message, over.
2-0, objective has been updated. Intel has reported that the terminal is occupied. Your task is to move in and assault the terminal from whatever direction you see fit. Out.
Yeah, that's a good plan.
Same plan. Since we don't know what's there, I think Arrowhead is still the best option. So that will protect from left and right.
Okay. Okay.
Happy with that?
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. We'll go off Gilliman in the middle again.
Okay, so section, we will be moving to the terminal. We will move to the hill 28. We will set up ourselves there and try to spot every contact we can in the objective, and then we will assault it. Any questions? Okay. Still, anyone needs still some time to repack?
No, I'm all good.
I don't think so.
Okay, Chip, you can do it on the way if you still need. Okay, let's set up an arrowhead with Gilliman on front, Delta right, Charlie left. We'll be moving to the objective. What is hops?
Oh, I thought we were doing it as we were moving.
No,
Alright, yeah, Gilliman, when you're ready.
Hops, make sure you are in a you will throat in the our arrowhead outside.
Just on the right of me.
What bearing we heading?
Bearing. Let's just follow.
160.
Yeah, exactly. Good. Thanks.
Chip, if you double press C, you should move faster.
Okay, guys, let's start to go prone now. Charlie will take this hill, and then we're going to break Delta off to the right to try and get even more eyes off.
Okay, Charlie, let's break off for me then into extended line.
Chip,
Okay, Charlie, on me quickly.
Just duck, don't have to prone yet.
You double, get back in.
Why can't I see everybody on my dagger, man?
Probably they don't have the dagger.
Okay, Charlie, let's go prone and let's get up the hill.
Clear.
Cool, get on your belt buckles and start marking up targets.
Right, Charlie, hold here, start putting up things.
Got a patrol on the road moving northeast to southwest.
Seen, good job. Yeah, thanks. Report anything you see, even a small infantry contact.
Stone, there's a lot of reeds and valleys.
Yeah, there's a couple of guys bearing 140.
That's an assault from there.
About 500, 600 meters.
Meanwhile, from here, Delta can give pretty good SPF.
Right, good idea. Let's do that. Charlie lights prone back to the cover behind the hill, and we will wheel around them. Double time on the prone.
Stop digging.
Yeah, don't dig. So it gives them. It might give our position.
Well, we should be talking here. Let's go down here. Chip, take point in the column and take us around the delta. We'll move around them to their right. If you see they are at the building there, move us alongside this building to the right. Okay? Chip?
Yep.
Move us to the delta, around delta. So
What's
behind
that?
this hill.
Over there, yeah?
Yep, next to the building. Move us behind and make sure we are behind the high hill.
Behind to the right?
Yeah, to their right, yes.
Yeah.
Make sure we are in the cover of the hill.
Delta, is everyone in a good position to fire effectively?
Move it behind the building. We will push down. There are some reeds. Can't take again. Hold on this rain building. There was try to find a position for us.
Barry, did you mean moving fast south? So we move fast south around those reeds? That was your idea?
Just in front of us is a building. You can use that for cover to get into the reeds.
Okay, yeah.
Nothing heard.
Charlie, let's form here an arrowhead, and we will push down while Delta will start covering fire when we get close.
So where we forming?
Fire team is 150 at the
we're moving
where there's
south
like
to
a
the building in front
telephone
of you. We
pole
see
and
the
a
rain building,
4G pole.
and to the reeds, and then we will assault from there. Okay. 140. There is the building. You move
What, that
to the
building
right.
there?
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a machine gun firing position, probably 300 meters, bearing 140.
Alright, Charlie, let's form arrowhead and let's move. Delta, if you can mark everything you can.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Why can you only hear me? Fuck it, whatever. 141.
Mark it.
Round point over my head.
Delta, start covering fire. We will start to move. Chip, double time it. Let's move. We need to quickly move.
Delta rapid fire. Bearing 139. Enemy MG position.
Charlie, let's move through this compound, move around the reeds, and then inside the compound assault it. Charlie, smoke out.
Enemy fire team neutralized.
Shoot.
Delta, we're taking rounds from the east somewhere, if anyone can spot them.
Eyes on blue fence by the destroyed building.
Yeah,
Charlie Tower 052.
Charlie, let building move. Yeah, they're behind.
How to go into what position with me?
Okay, Delta, extended line on me.
0, this is 25 Charlie, message over.
049 behind a little wall.
25 Charlie, we are dealing with a contact in front of the compound when we went to push an assault. We are dealing with him now, over.
2-0.
Reloading.
That. Continue on with assault.
Delta, keep fire.
Section there, innit? Anybody got a ULG? Oh, UGL, whatever they're called.
Anyone got any thought back to point my mics in Charlie?
Unfortunately not.
Delta, turn around.
Reloading.
133. Enemies in
Whoa, where's that coming from?
Lads, fire maneuver, come on.
We're just taking contact, buddy, from...
Charlie, let's push inside. We need to clear this contact.
Yeah,
Charlie,
that's who
follow
we're
me.
aiming
Let's
at.
move around this building to the north and move to the position. Let's move.
131 in the parking lot. 2 enemies in the open.
Delta, we are moving to their position. Try to keep us covered. Mainly from the terminal.
Bearing 135.
Let's just keep it extended column.
park.
Sorry, no, column
one guy
where we
there
get to the
laying down.
building. Form extended line on
Two
this
guys
building.
right next to each other.
And let's get moving. And fires inside. Push out from this building, Charlie. Keep moving.
Bearing 139, 2 enemies behind the sandbags.
Keep moving, we are in open. Any one of you throwing red smoke?
Gilliman, Seth, you're not going to see him from your position if you want to pull to our left.
Move
Do we
inside.
have a clear
Quickly
right
move to the build. Quickly move to the compound, we might have possible IDF on us.
Bearing 135.
Break. Red smoke, left of Delta position. Possible
Exactly.
IDF call.
Let's
Okay,
move.
peel right, quickly, let's go.
Charlie, move inside. Get inside here. We get multi position in here.
I'm hit.
Alright, the compound is clear.
Audio,
Push forward into that building.
Where's the audio, Mortis?
Check these assault containers. Are they openable?
I don't think there's uses of that.
Delta Kazam, quickly.
Hello 20, this is 25 Charlie, message over.
20, send message over.
25 Charlie, we found a multi position in front of the terminal. Over.
20,
Do we do a
roger that,
Kazam, guys?
Clear it out and continue on with
Yeah,
objective.
we can.
Out.
Chip, give me up.
Chip, amber green.
Stone, amber green.
Mortis amber green. Obs amber green.
What's Delta?
Delta's going to push to the southern side of the airfield. We had to move due to artillery landing. Over.
Okay, we can. Okay, we can.
No, give me a second.
Fire on contact, wait one.
Where is it?
Bearing one.
They're pushing at us.
Nothing heard.
Firing back. 200 meters, 165, just to the left-hand side of the ATC.
Red smoke on the left, that means artillery's landing in about a minute. Be
Yeah,
careful.
watch out for that.
What's the push up or set?
I think he's
Yeah,
ready.
set when you're ready.
Okay, set.
Alright, contact 133, fire. Charlie.
Charlie, form around here, and then we have one contact behind the trees in front of it.
We get more. Charlie will start bounding.
Go up, push up.
Chip, let's move on. We will start bounding. Chip, let's move.
Gilliman, let's get on my left and we'll start an extended line.
Brilliant.
The tree
Get
is
behind the
bearing
wall.
124.
Get behind the wall.
Hops, Mortis, keep on moving in front of the walls.
Right, let's move.
Chip, keep on cover. Keep the cover.
Guns up, just in case.
Reloading.
There's a chance I may go down. I do not have bandages or anything.
Okay, let's double time this.
Alright. Charlie, hold that.
Stone, we got down.
Spotted 171.
Seth, let's get our medical net. Delta, contact medical net.
Not functioning. There is no medical net this night.
Right, Chip, let's move.
Oh, lovely.
I hear my heart.
Straight in my face.
Delta, keep the fire up, let's go left.
Chip, Mortis, Hops, keep firing.
Reloading.
Perry peeling. Delta, let's push forward.
Wow, I am pretty bad, guys.
Receiving fire. Voice down on me.
Quickly put
Enemy vehicle,
tourniquets
get
on
ahead.
yourself.
White smoke and come back. I'm preparing AT.
Mortis, Hobbs, let's move to the next wall if you can.
Mortis is down. Oh, he's back
No,
up.
I'm back up. Where are we moving?
To the next wall, move.
Right, let's move off.
That's an enemy truck.
Enemy
no.
MBT bearing 103.
MBT?
Charge 120 Bravo.
I see up
20 Mike, spin right, should all be good.
8 beside the ATC.
Delta, on me, let's go.
Enemy artillery piece just engaged. Grad by the tower.
Who else has got 18 Delta?
Mortis, hold there.
Miles.
Yeah, we're down here.
Chip, let's move to the road.
Where are we going?
Sit, tier 3.
Enemy MBT down.
So it's the MBT, yeah?
What direction?
Artillery
Are
is
you meaning
still up.
MLRS?
Hello 20, this is 25 Charlie, message over.
Sip, come forward, the artillery piece is going to be right in front of you.
25 Charlie, we have possible MBT on our position, over.
20 Bravo, Roger, out.
Chip, behind, Chip, too far. Delta, are you also already in the compound?
Negative, we are on the MSR to your south.
Okay, Mortis, Hobbs, start moving to us.
South. Southeast. I also,
Reloading.
pretty much don't have any ammo left. I need to repack.
Just run to us, we'll get you in a car so we can have...
MLRS crew neutralized.
Good.
Delta, contact 118 sandbags.
Safe northeast.
Perry, you still up?
Yeah, still up.
Section size alignment 1.8.
Delta, we are waiting for a few seconds, then we will start pushing it out of the compound.
Again.
Give me one more Kazam again. Chip.
Contact 091.
Get
Green,
out
green.
Me.
Chip, give me a Kazam.
Chip, green.
Stone, green.
Morris, green.
Hobbs, green.
Sit rep on that artillery piece.
Crew neutralized, I sniped the crew.
Okay, Charlie, we have eyes on the front of the compound. Where are you?
Okay, Charlie, start moving. To the compound. We'll start clearing it out.
What formation do you want us to do?
Just in
Bearing
line.
107, front of the building.
Let's push to these, to the blue fence, and we will start moving from there.
Right, that was going to push up to the sandbags to your southeast.
Okay.
We're going to move first, Sif, and then you after, yeah?
Affirmative. Sif, ammunition, hammer.
Get him in, let's go.
Bearing 111, just behind the main terminal.
In the front of the terminal. He's down.
Healing myself, might pass out.
Miles,
Delta,
tier
push up.
1.
Leave him, push up.
Moving.
Do we have a D1?
Miles, tier 1.
Yeah, 1 times tier 1 miles.
Okay, Charlie, let's push to the building. Charlie, let's start clearing this building.
Someone at the golden point. Chip. Chip golden point inside the building and start clearing.
Where's the door?
To the... Yeah, there.
One more coming out.
We going through the window or through the door?
Through the door, I don't think it's gonna...
Right, back up. You guys still hear me if I'm right next to you.
Yeah.
Not that we will be clearing the building. Yeah.
Gentlemen, Sif, are you still good?
Yeah, Miles and I are pushing up.
Keep pushing up, keep pushing up.
Set on me.
Negative, should
Oh, that's it. Whoa.
Sorry, I fucking shot you.
He's down.
On me.
We're at the compound behind the building.
What the hell? What's going on?
Okay, I'll push out to me. Good one, let's go. Sif, Miles, reach that building on my left. Let's go.
Sif, ammunition red, unable to reach.
We got a vehicle.
Right, I've got a pistol. Gilman, stay with Sif. Miles, let's go.
Getting my AT ready.
Seth, you should be good in ammo.
Gonna clear the vehicle and try to stay in cover.
Thank you.
Can the Holy Lord Jesus give me ammo?
You might have had it. Any eyes on the vehicle?
No, it's soft south somewhere.
It's somewhere southeast. I think it's behind the platform. Who has AT still up?
I do. I'm ready.
The reflection of that wall.
Should be good.
All guys in the compound.
Try to get eyes on the compound. Let's try to keep it covered.
I'm gonna see if I can get as you guys as I can from the compound.
I don't see the vehicle. It might disappear.
I cannot see any other vehicle other than a. Copy, I'm coming down.
Where's Mortis?
Weapon of unknown origin within compound.
Mortis, where are you? Mortis. Delta, what's your status at the moment?
We are in the compound outside the terminal. We have found 1 times nuclear warhead.
Okay. Charlie, let's form an ARD around the
set up in the other tower. We'll get in this one with me, Miles.
I go in tower.
Compound hasn't been fully cleared.
Hello to this is 2-5 Charlie, message over.
2-0, Bravo, send it over.
2-5 Charlie, we have entered the terminal, cleared the building and compound which is stated behind it. We believe all the contacts are clear at the moment. Over.
2-0, roger that, pipe.
Alright, Stone, it looks clear to me. We should push 100 meters off to the southwest and make sure we're not going to get artillery.
Okay, let's do that.
Delta, let Charlie move off first and we'll move off behind.
Yep.
Okay, Gilliman, when you're ready, buddy.
You might be having the same thing as me.
I can hear him.
Chip, there is a hole in the fence. Move through it and we will form in the walls and set up a position there and a extended line.
Stamina.
What?
I am out of stamina.
Alright, form an extended line on these walls. Adjust your position so we are in the cover.
Sif, is that artillery piece dead or just unmanned?
Unmanned, do you want me to blow it?
Yes, please.
You want to save your Sif? Not unmanned.
Beautiful.
Form at these walls.
Delta will take the walls a bit further to the southwest.
Hello to 065 Charlie, message over.
2-0, Bravo, send it over.
25 Charlie, we believe we completed our tasking. Any more objectives for us? Over. That was a fucking good call, Perry.
2-0 Bravo, I think we've made our point. Out. Charger 1, split circle on me. Out. Right.
For the negatives are doing out, Stone. I think you did a great job.
Yeah, Stone, props to you.
Thanks. Yeah,
Okay.
Perry, that's really helpful.
Then we just, fucking nuked a warhead. Should we not all be, like, glowing green right now?
I hope so. I'd pay for that.
That is one point I want to bring up, guys. There was a couple of really important pieces of information there, like the MLRS firing, you guys getting mortar position on you, stuff like that there. The red smoke, call that up to platoon, so the other section's always aware of it, okay? Stone, other than that, you did a really good job in organising your sections. A little bit more fire and manoeuvre overall, and you probably would have taken less casualties, but all in all, I think you guys would have probably got through that even without us seeing you every so often. I think you did really well. Duffy?
What McCarthy said, pass that information up the chain. If you see heavy ship dropping in your general location, let 2-0 know that there's an MLRS in the area. Let them know that there's something big, dropping big boom booms on your faces, because it could become quite prudent later on. The only other thing was, I do love the fact that he's pushed out after taking every objective. That's great. Last push out was in a single file. That could spell a little bit dangerous. If you encounter anything else, maybe defense in depth, or maybe just some other patrol coming back to the terminal, you could have gotten pretty battered up there. So always keep in mind to use those offensive formations when moving, when you're unsure about enemy presence.
Yeah, completely agree. Jones, any points?
Nothing really.
Whisper.
So like there was probably some minor stuff with at the beginning when crossing you're in open ground, you've got your smokes, use them as if they are your concealment when moving over open ground. What else? With Pro, did you call out a nuke inside that compound?
Yeah, it had the nuclear signs on it.
Yeah. It's
I
one of those
called
things
that
where,
a weapon of unknown origin.
so it's with that kind of stuff. I think you told Stone, but Stone was busy and there was a lot going on.
Yeah,
So
yeah, they told me.
that kind of thing, you just need to kind of hammer it home to get it go up the chain of command. So it's one of those things. If your ICs miss something and you think it's really important, and get on their backs about it, because if it's important and they let 2-0 know, they'll be thankful that you were on their back about it.
Yeah, completely agree.
On the back of that, if you as a 1IC get like information like that, but you're too busy doing something else, tell your 2IC to do it. They can also get in contact with command to relay any information if for some reason you are too busy, or delegate your tasks to the 2IC so it frees it up for you. Work as a team with your 2IC.
Yeah, 2IC is there to make your life easier, so you can actually complete as many things as possible.
Yeah, I actually did. It was really good. 2IC.
Yeah, I think you both did brilliantly. I think everybody's done really well today. Everybody feel like we've learned something today.